What's up, everyone? It's your boy Buie, back again for another episode of Ballin' with Buie, where I cover the hottest topics in sports, especially if it is OU related. Start off by saying Boomer freaking Sooner, because OU got a big pickup in the recruiting trail yesterday. So that's what we're going to cover. Talking about Raleek Brown. He's a 5-star running back. Depends on where you look, I guess. What I like to do is I look at 247 Sports Composite, which is all of the other platforms, so Rivals, Scout, ESPN, 247 just compiles them. I like to look at that for the stars, and then I just look at 247 for the rankings. But you can do whatever you want. You can look multiple places. They're all going to say something different, but it's all about same area, same scale. So that's what I like to do. So Raleek Brown, 5-star running back, number 2 in the country in his respective position, 33rd nationally. In the 22 class, 5'8", 185, out of Santa Ana, California. He held offers from Alabama, Florida, Florida State, Georgia, Miami, Texas, USC, etc., etc. Just about everyone wanted him. And we have lost running backs in the past 2 years to Alabama. Most recently, Kamar Wheaton, we all know, decided to go to Alabama. We all thought he was going to come to Oklahoma, but chose not to. But this is a big pickup. This is the first big pickup for DeMarco Murray, who was our running backs coach, if you were not aware. This is his first big pickup since he's been on the staff. I expect it to continue. Hopefully it will continue, but this is a huge pickup. We have not seen a 5-star back in a while for the University of Oklahoma. And we've had productive backs, but we haven't had a star back, I would say. I mean, Kennedy Brooks, he is a very good back. Do not get me wrong, but he is not a star. He's not someone that you were just scared to he's going to pop off and he can go for 150, 200. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. He isn't going to be he's not a big back. He's listed at 5'8". He has been told that he could potentially play in the slot as well as running back. I think he's going to be very dangerous in the offense. I can't wait for him to get here. He's going to be in the backfield with Caleb Williams. 2 5-stars in the backfield. I don't even know when's the last time that has happened. So yeah, I'm sure Caleb Williams is stoked to get him. Now I just want to talk a little bit about the rest of the recruiting class, what we've got so far, what we can expect. We have 4-star Taylor Shretton. He's a wide receiver, 6'3", 185. Got a 4-star Luther Burton. He's also a wide receiver, number 4 wide receiver, 6'2", 194. And then we got 4-star Kobe McKenzie, number 3 inside linebacker, 6'3", 227. Those are all players that have already committed. There's more than that. I think there's one more, another receiver. I think his name is Jordan Hudson, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we're off to a good start in the 22 recruiting class. We're 5th in the nation right now as it sits, and I'm about to tell you reasons why it could become even higher. Crystal ball prediction has us getting 5-star, which is based off the composite rankings. 5-star Gentry Williams. He's the number 1 ATH in the country, 10th nationally. He's actually out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Goes to Booker T. That would be a huge pickup. And then also another 5-star defensive player, Gabriel Brownlow Dindy, number 2 defensive tackle in the nation, 5th nationally. So just imagine the hype that would be around Oklahoma. I mean, we're going to have plenty of hype coming into this season. But next year, imagine the hype if we can get 2 5-stars on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, he's a ATH. He could be offense, defense. But just imagine if we get 2 more 5-stars. We usually pick up 1 5-star, 2 5-stars maybe in a recruiting class. If we pick up 2, 3, 4, try and get on the level of the, maybe not Alabama, but Clemson, Georgia, you know, they're at the top of the recruiting class every single year. And we're just kind of on the outskirts when we get solid players, but we haven't been up with the top dogs, and we have a chance to do that with this recruiting class. Also, Crystal Ball has us projected to get 5-star Gavin Sawchuk. No idea how to say his last name. Number 3 running back in the country, 5'11", 175. I don't know, that could change. I mean, with the this running back coming in, so I don't know if another running back would want to show up. But we'll see. I mean, I can't imagine having 2 5-star running backs, or if it alterates a 5-star to 4-star, 2 4-stars, whatever it happens to be. I can't imagine having 2 here's the 3rd best running back and the other one's the 2nd best running back. But the second and third best running back in our backfield, that would be insane. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. Crystal ball is not 100% accurate. It just kind of shows you where people might be leaning. But it's had all these players I've talked about, they're 100% for OU. Sometimes it'll say like a split between 75-25, 50-50, yada, yada, yada. We got one more player to talk about, 4-star Amari Abor. He's the number 2 defensive end in the country, 6'4", 240. Yeah, the recruiting trail for the 2020 class looks really strong, really good. I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm excited for the recruiting class that's coming in this year, but next year's recruiting class is potentially going to be great. I mean, it's still super early. Signing day just happened for the 21 class, so it's still super early for the 22 class. But we will see what happens. That concludes this episode of Ballin' with Buie. Consider subscribing, sharing. I'll catch you later. Deuces.